So I want to show some of my extras that I added to the trailer. Up here, this is where we keep our ice chest with our waters in it. And instead of buying ice to put over it, what we normally do is we freeze a case of this in the freezer. And then we'll put half that's just regular room temperature, and then the other half frozen on top. And that usually gets us through a whole 10-12 hour day. It works out real good. Put a little paint on my metal right here. And we're gonna mount her up. Tell you what, my wife brought it to my attention. She said it looks better this way. Most of the time she's right, so we're gonna go with it. I better say all the time I'm gonna get in trouble. Does that look straight? I think it's a little off center from the tire anyway. That looks pretty good. Another good thing about this right here is going to keep it from flexing as much once I bolt this up. It's just going to pull this tight and it's going to look right. Look crooked, huh? That's killing me. That is an 1/8 of an inch crooked. Let's make sure this is where I want it. This way it opens up. This should be fine right there. You really got to hold your mouth right on these to get it right. All right, let's put her in. Looks like it's supposed to go there. Good job. Till next time. To the front, I've got a weed eater spool, homemade, and basically it's just a heavy duty L bracket that I got bolted to the expanded metal at the bottom. It's got a threaded shank going right through it, and basically if you want to swap the spool out, I've got this wing nut here with a lock washer and a fender washer, and if you can see right here, I have just a piece of pipe. I think it's 5/8 pipe, fits just right in the spool here, and I just tighten it up that way it doesn't go anywhere, and I just run the string through here and it doesn't unravel. And what I do is I just keep a set of these to snip it, and it works fine. Another thing we have is we keep our gas cans here. This is our mixed fuel. This is an extra can of gas in case we run out. We have a little handheld blower here just in case we need to do something real quick. It fits real nicely in the tongue right here. And I just have a cable running through everything for overnight, or if we run into the store real quick. But most of the time we just keep this off, that way we can grab it real quick. And right here is where we pack our lunch, and this is a good spot for it. We can just grab this, go in the house, and when we come in we can just drop it right in. Works out good. Keep our trash buckets on each end, And anytime there's some trash on the property, especially commercial properties, we just throw it in there and we're off to the next yard. So a lot of times if you go down the road and this is half full of trash or anything, the wind will just get this flying out and ends up at the end of the gate, and you have to pick it up, put it back in the trash every yard. That gets old. So what we did here is I just tied me a string to the shaft of this blower rack, and I have a piece of treated plywood I cut in a circle with a little hole in the middle the way you can grab it, and just set it over the trash and flying out, and that works out pretty good. So right here we put a 1x4 treated piece of wood right here, self-tapping bolts, and all that is a stop for the mower, and I put wood for it, that way it doesn't scratch both sides of the metal. And that's working out pretty good. On my last trailer I had it going all the way down, and what that did is it limited my 16-foot trailer down to a 14-foot trailer unless I unbolted the piece of wood. So what I did is I just left it open in case I wanted to put some long lumber in here or something, then I can do that. So right here we got some 2-inch angle iron with a piece of flat bore connecting them. I just welded it together. I got some galvanized deck screws right here, just holding the flat bore down, and that keeps this from moving. And I did that for the tires. So the way I got it marked out, basically you just drive the mower on. And I left a couple of inches of plate just in case, different size mowers. And this gap between here is basically the back tire of the front mower and the front tire of the back mower. And back here we just have a single one to hold the back tire in. And all I did was weld some tabs on here, and I utilized the screws that's holding the deck bolts down. Working out pretty good. If you decide to make a ramp like this, the key is to weld every single one of these. Put weight right here, this is going to want to break loose. And the first thing most people will do, they'll put a bunch of braces, going all over. Then you got a real heavy gate, and that's no good. Another thing I added to the trailer is these handles, and they've been working out great. I mean, I can lift this with one hand.